Hello, welcome to the first section of Chapter 8. It's a good one, as always. We're going to be working with angle measurements in polygons. We've talked about triangles before. So a triangle, 1, 2, and 3. They have to add up to 180 degrees. We're going to expand that today for quadrilaterals, pentagons, octagons, etc. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw, we'll start with a quadrilateral, four-sided polygon. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It's got four sides. It's quadrilateral. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to split this up into two triangles. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 angles there, but really there's only 4 angles because 1 and 6 make an angle, and 3 and 4 make an angle. But if I had 1 plus 2 plus 3, that gives me 180. And then if I had 4 plus 5 plus 6, that gives me 180. So altogether, if I had this angle, and then 2 and 5, together that gives me 360 degrees. Now I can do that then with a pentagon. And again, it doesn't have to be a regular pentagon. Split up into some triangles. Okay, so these 3 have to add 180, and these 3 have to add 180, and these 3 have to add 180. So that'd be 180 times 3, which is 540. And I could do this all day. We could do a hexagon, split up into some triangles. Here's 180, here's 180, here's 180, and here's another 180. So this is 180 times 4, which is 720. So if you haven't noticed a pattern yet, what I'm basically doing is I'm taking 180. Now this has 6 sides, and we end up with 4 there. This has 5 sides, and I end up with 3 there. This has 4 sides, and this is really 2 times 180. I didn't write that. And it has a 2 there. A triangle has 180 times 1, and it has 3 sides, and there's a 1 there. So hopefully, pick up on the pattern, you take 180 times n minus 2, where n is the number of sides, and that gives you the sum of the angles of an n-sided polygon. So there you go. So if I have an octagon, what I would do is 180 times, an octagon has 8 sides, 8 minus 2, so that'd be 180 times 6. And that would be 1080. So there you go. This you really don't need to know. Quadrilateral is 360. You can just use the formula, so 4-sided. But if you want, that's that. So this is our main theorem right here. That's what you guys need to know. This formula right there. All right, and then let's just figure out what x is. There's not even an x in here. There should be t in that. We'll call that x. And since those are equal, we have 2x plus 93 plus 156 plus 85. Now this is a pentagon. It's a 5-sided figure, so we're going to do 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 180 is 540. And then you can solve that equation for x to get your value. So figure out the total sum, and then go about your business of solving for x. This is a good one right here. I'm actually going to go into my computer for this demo. I like this one a lot. Okay, finally got this uploaded. Okay, so here I have a pentagon. And I have the exterior angles here. So angles 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now notice it does not have to be a regular pentagon. Here's the angles there. Okay, and what happens when I shrink the polygon? Let's see, go to this here. These angles form together, and it makes 360 degrees. All right, let's stretch the polygon back out. All right, let's take away one last side. So now we have a quadrilateral, and again, I'm going to shrink the polygon. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes up to 360, it makes a circle. And let's stretch the polygon back out. We're going to take away one more side here, make it into a triangle, and we're going to shrink the polygon. And if you add those 3 extra angles up, they give you 360 degrees. And so that is the exterior angle theorem, in which the sum of the exterior angles of a polygon are always 360. Okay, and that's what you guys need to take away from this slide right there. It's very important. Okay, so what is the value of x in this diagram here? So we have 89 plus 67 plus 2x plus x. Those are all the exterior angles. They have to have to be 360 degrees. You could then solve that equation for x. All right, the trampoline shown is shaped like a regular dodecagon. Find the measure of each interior angle and the measure of each exterior angle. There's an easy way of doing this, and there's a long way of doing this. Okay. If you notice with any polygon, the exterior angle and the interior angle, they're always 180 degrees. They're always a linear pair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 12-sided polygon. Each one, if I divide, there's 12 of those. If I divide by 360, that means each exterior angle has to be 30 degrees. Okay, so this is the exterior. Well, if this is 30 degrees, then this is 150 degrees for the interior. You could have done it the long way, but this is a much faster way of doing this question. The long way would be using a formula. So that's kind of a cool little trick that you can do, is if you know the exterior angle, find the supplement to it. And that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to check out this one as a class, so remind me in class, or I'll try to remember as part of your homework.